and gentlemen, to episode 4 of the A&T Podcast. If this is your first time here, I'm Ramani. This is my best friend / co-host, Tyler. And we are, again, like I said, on episode 4. So, nowhere near experienced, but we're not new to this. We're true to this. So, whole lot of stuff went on these past couple of days since we've been gone. It's Thursday. Let's see what the day is. December 18th. We got some football segment recaps here. We got some college football here, so we're going to dive right into it. Monday Night Football recap. We had his Pittsburgh Steelers defeat the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins had to come to the snow. They had to go to Heinz Field, and they lost by 13 points to these guys. And the final score was 28-15. Let's give us some stats about your team.
It was a good game. I think this was Aaron Rodgers' best game he's had so far. I think he was a little shy over 80% passing completions. So not bad. I did hear that the Dolphins can't swim in the frozen river.
No.
And they surely sank, didn't they?
They went a day early, and they were like, for what? What's the day going to do?
Working out in the snow, no clothes on. So what did that do? DK had an incredible touchdown. I don't know if anybody saw that, but I think he had like 3 stiff arms.
Ooh,
Dude's a freak.
About time. Where was that all season?
Right. Well, he had a couple good ones this season.
Okay. As long as he's not assaulting anybody, that's all that matters.
Kenneth Gainwell, he had receiving and a rushing. The tight end, what was his name? We had 2 tight end touchdowns. Darnell Washington, dude's a freaking animal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like trying to tackle a water buffalo. He ain't gonna do it.
300 pounds, right? Like
6'7".
Oh my god.
Pounds.
Oh my god.
Playing tight end.
6'7". Yeah, no.
You got a 150-pound cornerback trying to tackle him. Yeah.
Off of me.
Yeah.
It
was a good game. Aaron Rodgers was 23-27 with 224 passing yards. He threw for 2 touchdowns. Kenny Gainwell, he's not the starting running back, but he had over 100 yards of scrimmage on rushing and receiving. Connor Hayward finally got his first rushing touchdown of the year. Another tight end. We had 3 tight ends score a touchdown.
Nice.
Overall, it was a great game. I think it was 10 degrees during the game. The river was frozen.
Would you have been up there? No.
You wouldn't have caught me out there. Tua Tagovailoa.
Wow.
How do you pronounce the Hawaiian name? Tua threw the ball for 253 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had 1 interception. News did come out, was it today or yesterday, that he is benched and now he's a 3rd-string quarterback. Quinn Ewers is going to get the starting role for this week. So we'll see how it goes. They are eliminated from the playoffs, so
who
they're
cares?
just playing for stats now.
Having a good time.
If you got 2 on your fantasy team, go ahead and hit that drop button.
Drop! But we do got some athletes, and we know we're talking about our boy fantasy guy, Devon Achane.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to do what he do every season, every game. When he's healthy, speed demon. Stats he had, let's see what he had here. Provided yardage and limited key motions. I don't know. Devon Achane.
He averages a great amount of yards a game.
He has
receiving.
to.
Like, he had a couple good, deep passes that he caught.
He literally
he's just an all-around player. I think he's, between him and Waddle, I think they're the only 2 people that are carrying the team.
Yeah, because Tua isn't. I mean,
No.
I don't know. I thought Waddle would have been out of there because this is like his 5th year in there, but I guess they just paid him that bag and whatnot. Steelers improved though, 8-6, keeping them playoff lives.
Yep.
A hope, or keeping them playoff hopes alive.
One more win will continue Mike Tomlin's winning record too.
And so y'all are 2 games ahead, right, of the Ravens now?
Right now we're 1 in the division. So we still got to play. We play the Lions this weekend, and then we play the Browns in Cleveland, and then the Ravens come to us for the last game of the season. So it's going to come down to those last 2 games in the division, unless the Ravens fumble it and lose.
And as we said, the Dolphins fall to 6-8, ending their playoff hopes. They had a little streak going, like 3 or 4 games winning, but like you said, Dolphins freezing the cold. What we got next for us?
Yeah, so we got tonight's big game. The Rams go to Seattle for the Thursday night primetime game. This is going to be a good one. Both teams are 11-3 right now. Win or lose, I still think they have a really high chance of making it to the playoffs. But it's going to be a fun one to lock into.
Shootout.
Yeah, it's going to be a shootout. Right now, they're predicting the Rams to win 23-20. I think the score is going to be a little higher than that. We got Jackson Smith and Enigma. I think he's going to have a great game today. You got Puka on the other side, who's been balling lately. And Matthew Stafford, he's the front runner for the MVP this year. So I think it's going to be a great game. The spread's at 1.5 right now. So if you got any bettors out there, I don't know if this is a good one to bet on just because it's kind of in the air. It's 50-50 right now.
Mm-hmm. So you gotta tell them though. You gotta be confident. Tell them what you think. You gotta tell them either hammer it or take the under. What you gonna
Listen, I would take the spread, but not for the Rams.
Ooh,
I've already showed Armani. I put 200 on Seattle tonight to win. So we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, Seattle's on a hot streak. But it's the Rams, so.
But it's in Seattle, so I think they have that home field advantage.
12th man, yeah.
Loud stadium.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, bro. I just feel like all the stuff Puka got going on with his brother and whatnot and everything.
Behind his head.
And then the stuff you got going on, Aiden Ross and stuff. If you hadn't heard about that, you can look that up. But just a whole bunch of stuff. Hopefully he comes out here and do this stuff. Maybe that turns him up, dude. Another 160-yard game just because he's bad.
Yeah.
And then do what he do. But at the end of the day, I know one thing. Puka is not going off of anybody's fantasy team just because of the rumors and whatnot. He's really going to go out there. He's going to ball out. He's going to do what he do. And the Hawaiians around the league right now looking good on offense and defense. It's like if you got a couple Hawaiians on the team, it's not just the brothers no more.
That's right.
But again, like you said, spread 1.5. You might find it somewhere else at 2.5 or 2 or whatever. But if you do find it at 1.5, he said he's taking the spread on Seattle. I will take the spread on the Rams. So we're kind of
back and forth.
Yeah.
See what happens.
We'll see what happens. What else you got next for us?
That's it for Thursday night. I know we got some college football games starting on Friday. We're going to get to that here in a little bit. We're going to stick to NFL. So we got 2 games on Saturday this weekend. The first one is going to be the Eagles at the Commanders. I think everybody can kind of assume what that score is going to be. The Eagles are on a hot streak. The Commanders are not. I think the Eagles are going to go in there and do their thing. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game because the Eagles' offense has kind of been more time clock management and not really a high-paced offense. But could be a good game. It could be an upset. I doubt it. Right now they're predicting the Eagles to win 27-17. Philly has a 6.5 point spread right now.
Ooh, that's juicy.
Yeah, I don't think the Commanders are going to put 17 up. What do you think?
No, I think it's going to be the Commanders will get lucky to get 9 points.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They got Marcus Mariota, Heisman candidate.
I mean, he makes a lot of stuff happen, but like we saw his stats last week, what was it, like 76 yards?
Something like that. It was.
Jaden's not playing, so
Jaden's out.
You never
Marcus
know.
is in. They still got Deebo Samuels. They still got, who else they got on offense?
Terry McLaurin. Oh, yeah, he did have a big game last week. Yeah. Terry McLaurin had a big game last week. Predictions?
Oh, the Eagles.
Or score predictions, my bad.
Score prediction? I think they're kind of close on the money. I'd say 21-10. I don't think the Eagles are going to score more than 3 touchdowns.
So you heard it here first on that spread for all you bettors out there. My man Tyler, and I'm agreeing with him on this one. We're hammering the over on the spread at 6.5. The Eagles are going to demolish them by a touchdown. If there's any money you got in your bank account, put it on there. But like you said, I think it's going to be a bloodbath. Tyler's going to think it's going to be a bloodbath. So with that, we move on. Next game is going to be the Saturday night game. These are Saturday games, by the way. That Eagles game is going to be at 5 p.m. on Saturday. And this next game that we're talking about is going to be at 8:20. And that is going to be the Bears versus the Packers?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bears at the Packers. This is going to be a pretty close game, too.
Wow.
Both teams are
very good.
Playing very good right now.
Play very well in the cold, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hell, it might be snowing in that game. And you know, it's funny. I was looking at the college football playoff bracket, and I think they threw this game in there because they figured no one's going to watch Oregon JMU on Saturday night. So,
that's literally why they did it, bro.
Bears versus Packers. Micah Parsons is out with a torn ACL, so that's going to affect their defense a little bit. Caleb Williams is playing really good right now. He's getting the ball away, throwing other people.
Mm-hmm.
He's not really getting sacked much. He's getting out of the sack. Jordan Love's been playing good. I don't really know what to expect for this game other than it being a close one.
I feel like both wide receiver cores showed up towards like the later end of the season from Roman Duze and the Bears and them boys and DJ Moore. And then you got Christian Watson. I forgot the number, idiot. Romeo Dobbs, I'm sorry. And guys like that, really good guys that you don't really hear about a lot in the media, or not in the media, but just like in the NFL general. But they make a name for themselves by making big plays. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So at the end of the day, I feel like you said, both teams are going to show up. It's going to be another shootout. And I think we're going to have at least something to watch after this bloodbath to watch an actual good game later that day. And then for all you JMU fans, you guys are going to be busy watching that Oregon game. So hopefully it's just 2 bloodbaths and just one really, really good game. Prediction on the score?
They got the Bears to win 24-21. I think they're pretty accurate with that with that score prediction. The spread right now is 1.5. I don't think I would bet on this game. It's like tonight's. It's 50-50, you know. Yeah, I would leave it alone.
As a betting man, I the gambling monkey would be in my ear and tell me I have to make a parlay. So I feel like I would just hammer. I would stay away from the spread as well, but I would hammer a money line on the Bears.
Yeah,
the Bears. So yeah, Bears Packers. I got the Bears. He say stay away from it. Do what you must. We was closed the Saturday. That's the Saturday night slate. So we're going into now the early Sunday afternoon slate with the 1 p.m. games. We'll start off early with I think gonna be a bloodbath. I'm pretty sure you think it's gonna be a bloodbath. Bills Browns. Sugar. What you got for us?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. The Browns lately have been doo-doo. I don't even know. Is Shedeur still the starting quarterback? Is he still playing?
Yeah.
Okay. Even after that 70-yard game you had last week?
Yeah.
Josh Allen, he's on fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
He when he played the Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago, it was straight belt to butt. So I think the Bills right now, and it's going to be cold. For some reason, Josh Allen turns into a different animal when it's cold out. I think this is going to be kind of a blowout. They got the score prediction 28-17. I think it's going to be like 34-9.
Yeah. I mean, with that score prediction 28-17, that also complements the spread at being at 10.5 for Buffalo. I'm taking the hammer on that spread at 10.5. I feel like if Buffalo has any sense of football in their brain, there's no way they're not beating the Browns by at least 17 points.
Yeah.
So
I think James Cook's gonna have a big game too.
100 plus?
Oh yeah, probably 2 touchdowns.
Ooh,
maybe 1 receiver
touchdown
too.
Feed them. Yeah. Talking about that line, that Bills offensive line showing up. They're paying those guys, Brian Dawkins. I forgot the other tackle name, but he's really, really good. So again, like we said, Bills, Browns, the double Bs. Not very much to look forward to on our end, but if you Bills fans or you Browns fans are watching, I know you guys are excited for that. So we move on to the next game. Tyler,
Cowgirls versus the Chargers.
Eric, if you watching this, which he does watch, he was telling us about the podcast. He was saying, make sure we say good stuff about the Cowboys, or I'm going to have to go home and deal with some stuff. So make sure you say the Cowboys, but I say please.
All right. Next game, we got the Cowboys versus the Chargers. Dallas is fighting to keep the NFC hopes alive. They have to win out to go to the playoffs. I mean, right now it's a little over 1% chance of making it to the playoffs. They literally have to win every game and then hope someone else loses.
1% chance?
A little over 1%.
You know what we do with 1% chance? We bet it on black. Bet it on the star, baby.
Yeah.
They started. I felt like it's the same story, dude. Every year they get to a little point in the season where they're hot. Everybody around. There's so many Cowboys fans in the Carolinas. This is crazy. Oh, we're going to the Super Bowl. Back the best quarterback.
It takes one big win, and they're all about it. They get that high from it, you know.
And it lasts all season. Don't let the Cowboys get a big win. I just feel like Dak Prescott's the black Tony Romo. He does it just enough in the season to keep you to love him and keep them stats high. So when you go to the paper to judge him, it's like he's leading the league in passing yards. But, he's got a great completion rate. But it's just like, where's the wins?
Yeah.
You gotta have the wins. All that don't matter.
He's got the weapons too.
You do.
I mean, you got CeeDee Lamb. You got George Pickens. You
Turpin.
got what's the tight end's name? Ferguson.
And Shoemaker.
Yeah, I mean, you got the weapons. Is it the defense? I don't watch much of the Cowboy games.
Is it the coaching?
Yeah, it might be the owner.
What the ask Eric? Justin Herbert. He's looking to cap off a big season. He's looking to cap off a big season because he took out the Chiefs of the playoffs. That's been like the biggest main thing, whatever. Dude's playing with a hand like this. You know what I'm saying?
Got metal in his hand.
Literally. I don't know how. That's not the throwing hand, is it?
No.
Okay.
But still, I mean, that's gotta hurt. I mean, imagine falling down or getting tackled with it.
You come from behind. Oh, that's not
how he
good
makes it through TSA with that in his hand.
My boy's flying private. He ain't got no TSA. My boy's in LA. They flying private.
Yep.
Tell them the prediction, Tom.
Yeah. Prediction right now is the Chargers 26, Cowboys 23. I think it's a pretty accurate score.
Yeah, very much so.
I think that Dallas is going to come off firing all cylinders. I think the Cowboys are going to beat Chargers in Los Angeles.
I'm not mad at that. The spread's only at 2.5.
And it's favoring the Dallas.
Bet tours. The house is taking Dallas. Does that mean you're taking Dallas? I don't know. But Tyler said he is, so I'm going to have to ride with him on this one.
Yeah, because, I mean, the Cowboys, they got a lot to lose. So, I mean, you got to pull all your tricks out your bag right now. You got to do what you got to do to win this game.
And you got to withstand that storm of the Chargers defense. That safety, Derwin James, the corners. These guys are making plays all season.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, they're going to have their number out for 88. And what's George? 8? 4?
George Pickens?
Yeah.
Number
3. Oh, sorry, George. And number 3. So it's going to be a really, really good game. If you're a player prop guy, I'm going with Dak, or I'm going with Justin Herbert when it comes to passing, because I feel like it's going to be an aerial game.
Yes.
That ball's going to get out on both sides.
Yes.
So, again, you heard it here first. Our predictions on that game. We're going to roll into the next one where we have the Chiefs versus the Titans. Now, everybody knows we talked like last week, and he said before earlier in the segment, no Mahomes. These guys are riding with Gardner Minshew, the former Colt, the former Raider.
He's not a bad quarterback.
At all.
No, he's
Uncle
not.
Rico.
I mean, he's cut his hair a little bit, but he's not a bad quarterback.
A locker room guy. Get him going. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind having him as a backup quarterback.
No.
But at the end of the day, I still think he might get the job done against the Titans.
I mean,
Titans hasn't showed us
it's
anything.
the Titans. I think all their wins have just been luck, you know. Right there at the end, you're just like, what? But yeah, I think the Chiefs will take care of business during this game. Both teams are out of the playoffs, so this game really does not matter
At all.
They're just playing for pride right now. So they got the Chiefs. Yeah, they got the Chiefs winning 3.5. That's a spread. The total over under is 37.5. I would probably go under on the over under. I think 37 is a lot.
A lot.
I think so.
I think I'm going to agree with you on that one. 37.5 points. That's about to be a field goal fest. Maybe 13-9. One touchdown scored the whole game. Again, like you said, the Chiefs are just fighting for their pride at this point. Travis Kelce's ready to get on that
marriage man.
That marriage man and just fly off into the sunset. Weapons, they got the weapons around the speed guys. Juju still there. A lot of those guys. Isaiah Pacheco at running back. They got the weapons. They got Andy Reid. So the offensive scheme is going to be there. But again, they don't got that franchise QB in Patrick Mahomes. So it's going to be a real struggle when it should have been just a smooth sail, breezing game for them.
Yeah.
But like I said, this NFL stuff is crazy. 1 week you're at the top of the throne, or 1 year at the top of the throne, or in Patrick's case, a couple of years at the top of the throne.
This is like 2012 or 2013.
Stuff just goes back. But I feel like Patrick's a fighter, and he's going to come out 10 times harder. Yeah. So Patrick, if you're watching this, get healthy, buddy, and go root on those Chiefs. So, again, we go into the next game. Dolphins versus Bengals. We was talking about this earlier with our boy Tua. Third-string quarterback, Quinn Ewers out of Texas, the second-year guy, because he's not a rookie no more. He's a second-year guy. Starting.
No, he's a rookie.
Quinn's a rookie?
Yeah.
Sorry, Quinn. Quinn's a rookie. Rookie guy. Rookie starting out. They do have a veteran in Zach Wilson, former Jet, former BYU Cougar, going there as their second string backup. So I feel like they're just trying to see whatever they're going to get out of Quinn. Then, like you said, they're not in the playoffs at all. So they're just going to try to see if Quinn got enough talent to, stay afloat and not be on the practice squad. So I think it's going to be a really good opportunity for him.
Yeah, I do too. I hope Joe Burrow steps up too, because he's kind of been MIA for the past couple of weeks. He came back Thanksgiving, had a great game against the Ravens, like phenomenal game, and then he kind of just fell off a little bit. So I like Joe Burrow a lot. I did see that he's like struggling with some, I guess, mental things right now.
Quarterback.
So hopefully he doesn't request a trade because he's got the weapons there. I mean, he's got T. Higgins, he's got Jamar. I hope he shows up and plays a good game. They are still somehow in the playoff hunt, even though they only won 4 games. But out of the 4 games they won, I think 3 were in the division. So
that's all that matters. The division was, like we said last week, that's all that matters.
A lot can happen, man. The Dolphins are actually a 4.5-point favorite versus the Bengals. The total over/under is 47.5. I would take the over on that.
Fair enough. So, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Yeah, under. Only reason I was thinking about it because I was like, maybe Joe Burrow goes out there and puts up 35 points out of nowhere just because it's the Dolphins' defense or whatever. But at the same time, I don't feel like the Dolphins are going to sit there and like put up 14 or 15 points.
No, not with a rookie quarterback. First rookie start.
I'm taking the under. And the spread, of course, you want to take them Bengals at plus 4.5 or minus 4.5. I'm sorry. If you do take the Dolphins at plus 4.5, Godspeed. Next game, we get into the recap. Further 1 o'clock slate, we got the New Orleans Saints versus the Bad News Jets, as I like to say. I'm not expecting a lot out of this game.
That's a tough one. I mean, both teams are not very good this year. And the Jets are on their 3rd quarterback for the season. The Saints are on their 2nd quarterback. Both teams just can't figure it out. But somehow, I mean, like last week, the Saints beat the dang Buccaneers. So I think the Saints are going to take care of business and win. For some reason, the Jets just have this curse right now where they just can't win games, even with Aaron Rodgers on their team.
I don't know what it is, bro. Maybe it was, I don't know.
They just somebody just needs to buy the Jets and move them out of New Jersey because it's cursed over there.
It's just, I think this is all New York teams or something, and I'm sorry for all the.
I don't know. Buffalo's in New York.
Yeah, they are. But they didn't start off hot. What's their record? Like 7 wins?
No, they're 8 or 9 maybe. But they didn't start off.
No, right? I'm not tripping.
I mean, how the heck they went to Miami and lost to Miami Dolphins,
I remember that game. That was crazy. Tua shows those hints of why Saban loved him so much. But then it just, I don't know, just goes in that Hawaiian breeze and just comes as
I think it was the 15 concussions he's had in 5 years.
NFL don't want us to talk about that.
Yeah.
He's okay.
He's definitely a future CTE candidate for sure.
Antonio Brown Jr.
Oof, I wouldn't go that far.
That's your boy.
Yeah, that is wild.
AB!
Chasing somebody down the street, shooting at him. Come on, dude. What are we doing?
AB,
you know what, AB?
Get him chopping.
Get him chopping.
What are we doing? We need a whistle. Like you said again, don't really expect much out this game.
No.
Predictions, we're going to be 24-16 going the Saints way, which I think is a little high. I don't know. It's the NFL, so the scores, they can't not just score points. So maybe, I don't know. The New Orleans spread is at minus 4.5. If you had to ask me, I'm staying completely away from that game. What about you, Todd?
Yeah.
It's not even.
No, it's a toss up. I mean, the Saints are going to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would bet on this game.
No.
No, I don't think I would. I mean, the spread's 4.5. I don't think I'd bet on this game. You don't know what can happen.
Yeah, fair enough. So we got to hear from both guys, both hosts. completely staying away from that game, but you bettors will just give you the information again, like we said, spread at -4.5 going the New Orleans way. So do with that as you may. Tyler, take us into the next game.
Yeah, so the next one is the Minnesota Vikings are going to the New York Jets.
MetLife.
That's just going to be the Giants. They got the worst record right now, don't they?
And the worst turf. They go hand in hand.
Yeah. They've only won 2 games this year, if I'm not mistaken. They got a handful of people hurt. Jackson Dart, I still like him. He's a great quarterback. I just think he's just thrown into the fire on just a team that's not very good and hasn't been very good since Eli's left, I think. But Minnesota, they're trying to stay alive for the playoff race. The Giants are stuck in the draft position. Right now I think they're back and forth on the number 1 overall pick. They got some kicker issues. Predictions for this game: Vikings 30, Giants 18. The spread's 2.5. I would definitely hammer down on that. I think the spread's going to be way higher than that.
Hammering it.
And I'm not going to bet on J.J. McCarthy because he screwed me last week, but
maybe this is the game where Jettis can finally come out and do his 100 yards again and get them 2, or maybe something.
Maybe.
But maybe, like you said, if JJ ain't doing it, Jettis ain't doing it. Hand in hand.
Right.
I don't know. This is, again, another week of us asking if Jettis is going to get out of the requested trade. We don't know. But it's always good to have that little conversation, that little, NFL gossip to see what the big-time Jettis is going to do. Because, like you said, the money not the problem. I think just my boy want to win. So, I don't think he's just going to win Minnesota.
No, not with that quarterback.
Unfortunately. So, again, like he said, hammer that over on the -2.5 spread. My boy's taking Minnesota, and I got to ride with them. So, all you bettors, we're hammering over on the -2.5 spread for Minnesota. Let's get into the next game. We got the Buccaneers. Disappointing Buccaneers, actually, if you ask me, versus our Carolina Panthers. NFC South control is up for grabs. Tampa's trying to regain it. Trying to gain a early season form. Like I said, they started off really, really hot. Everybody was in the Baker Mayfield MVP train. But like we said earlier, this NFL stuff is crazy. You be at the height at one point and be at the bottom at another point. And that's exactly what's happening to the Baker Mayfield and those Buccaneers. The prediction for this game is going to be 27-24. I think that's a really, really, really good prediction. The Panthers aren't no pushovers anymore. No chance. And then
they got a little sneaky this year, too, because they didn't start off very hot.
They never do. He wasn't expecting anything out the Panthers, but then Bryce Young gets a couple wins, and it's like, okay. It's like,
I remember what this feels like.
They're having fun. They're in North Carolina. They're having a good time. They're in Charlotte. What do you think about that spread being Carolina or Bucks' favorite?
I personally think there's a lot going on in this game. Both teams are fighting for the NFC South right now. I think the Bucks are going to win by a touchdown. I think Baker, he's a winner. That bad loss last week to the Falcons, I think it's going to stir up something with them. I think they're going to come into Carolina and handle business and win. And it's supposed to be warm too. It's going to be in the 60s that game.
That's better than Pittsburgh with -10 out there. We went to a Panthers game. It was a little chilly, and we went there in the summertime.
Yeah, but it wasn't. Chilly to us was like 75 degrees.
We were out there in shorts and jerseys, so I feel that. But like you heard it here first, that boy said Baker Mayfield is going to go into Carolina and take care of business.
Yep.
Heard it here first from my boy. Again, I'm going to have to ride with them. It's just, I'm following the bettors. I'm not just following Tyler says. I'm following the bettors. The smart, logical thing to do. Right? Follow the books. See what the books are doing. Because the books are the ones placing the lines. So if you follow the books and see what they're placing, you might as well just go ahead and do what you got to do from there.
I just realized 2 Heisman quarterbacks were playing each other for this game.
Baker was a Heisman over
Yeah, he was. You know what I hope? What Baker shows up is the flag planting Baker.
Boom! No, Baker was talking his. Baker in college was always popping his big one. It was the funniest stuff ever. Mr. Hype. Again, there's a lot to expect because it's a very, very, very sneaky Panthers team. But in the end, we're taking the Buccaneers. Tyler, take us into the next game for the 4 p.m. slate to start it off.
No, this is good. We're actually going back. We got one more game left from the
1 p.m. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have one more 1 p.m. game.
Okay.
It's the Falcons at the Cardinals. Falcons, they've been kind of sneaky this year too. What was it? Kyle Pitts last week had 3 touchdowns. Where did that come from? I have no clue, but good job.
Right.
So I think this is going to be a close game. They're going to the Cardinals, and they're actually predicting the Cardinals to win 27-23.
What?
Yeah, so Arizona, they are a +3 spread.
Kirk does not like that. Kirk does not like that. No way. Bro. Listen, this man just said a +3 for Arizona. If you don't take that under on that, I personally don't know what you're doing as a better. If you think the Arizona Cardinals will come in here, Arizona Cardinals are going to go at home and beat Kirk Cousins and them Falcons, then you need to get on the line and get them.
I think Marvin Harris Jr. is back this week too.
Oh, that's over with.
And,
Dog.
Yeah, and I think, they still got, what's his name, Trey McBride?
Mm-hmm.
He's been balling this year too.
Fantasy guy. Talking about Trey LSU.
I don't know. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a good one to watch. I'm not a fan of either team, but
them games don't even come on in our networks, so you gotta watch it through a whole ESPN app or whatever. But again, we digress. You expected anything really crazy out of this game, or you just?
If it's a blowout, I would be surprised.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. I think it's going to be just a close, low-scoring game. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen.
So, you heard it here first. Nothing crazy going to happen. We're going into the next game. Now we start the 4 p.m. slate.
Yep.
I'm going to let my boy take it off because it's his team. Tyler, let him know what's going on. It's going to be
this is going to be
one.
probably the best game on Sunday afternoon. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers at Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are a pretty good team. Jared Goff's been balling out. Moss St. Brown's been balling out. But the Pittsburgh Steelers have been lights out lately. So I'm hammering down hard on Pittsburgh. They're predicting the Lions to win by 10 points.
Oh!
Mike Tomlin ain't going to let that fly.
No. Not Chris Boswell toe either.
No. So, I think Pittsburgh's going to go in there, at least make it a close game. Aaron Rodgers is going to do clock management. Darnell Washington's going to run some people over. I can't wait. I'm excited about that. I think T.J. Watt is still out for probably a couple more weeks. He's still healing from that collapsed lung he had.
Get better, TJ.
So, I don't know, man. They got Detroit 7 on the spread. I think the defense is going to show up.
My buns are baking a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm trying to focus. My buns are baking up. Yeah, cause you got jeans. I'm literally baking buns back here, bro.
Is that what I smell it? God! I thought it smelled a little musty in here.
We're gonna edit that out. Where were we at? We were Falcons. No, we're at Steelers Lions. Sorry, guys. The spread, Detroit -7. You don't want to hear it, but I'm hammering that over on the spread, -7 Detroit. I don't know, but I've been on the opposite side because the Colts played the Steelers and lost. I've been on the opposite side of that Aaron Rodgers game management, so I know when he gets the ball and it's 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, if you're up by 3, the game's over basically. So I feel like if the Steelers can get in that position, that's the only way they can really take the Lions down. But I don't see the Lions just not scoring 28 points.
I think it's going to be turnovers. I think that's what's going to kill the Lions are turnovers. Interceptions, fumbles, sacks. Huh?
Not biased?
Very biased.
At least he's honest. At least.
You gotta have high hopes.
I love it. You gotta be, I love it. So, my final thoughts on that game. I feel like you said it's going to be a really, really good shootout again. I just don't think it's going to be on the air, though. I feel like both teams are going to be grounding and pounding that ball behind the big offensive line. Because like you said every week, big dogs got to eat. Jalen Warren going to be back?
Yeah, he played last week.
Oh.
Yeah, he played last
week. So
week.
he was sharing touches with Kenneth Gainwell.
Yeah, well, Kenneth Gainwell was just on fire.
Yeah, you got to feed the hot man.
And they were mostly using him as a receiver. They put him at running back and do a little a will to him. And then they would hand him the ball. I mean, Jalen Warren's a dog. I don't think anybody likes tackling that man because he runs full head of steam. But yeah, Kenneth Gainwell, having both of those running backs back there make a big difference.
And so funny story about this real quick. Whenever we went to watch the Carolina Panthers, it was the preseason, and they were playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I was going around because that's when Najee Harris was on the team at the time. And I was going around because we were debating on the way up there, like who Steelers fans like more, Jalen Warren or Najee Harris. And I asked about 5 or 6 Steelers fans.
At least 5 Steelers fans.
And they were like, Najee, no, screw Najee. Najee's terrible. Jalen. He's like, I told you. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Najee has 1,000 yards. He's like, but he's soft. He's soft. He always fumbles the ball. He's soft. So, Najee, if you're hearing this, I hope you're doing well.
Get on the line.
I hope you're doing well, but you got to get on that line. Next game we get into, I don't think it's going to be a very, very crazy one. Raiders at the Texans. The Raiders, Geno Smith, haven't really showed us anything. I really wish Brock Bowers can get out
Give
there.
him the ball. I mean, let him eat.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
clearly the best player on the
team.
offense. Give him the ball.
Defense really not showing up for them. Maybe them boys need to go back and hire John Gruden because I don't know what's going on. Dude. You see their owner with the hair, the owner with the bowl cut? How you a billionaire with a bowl cut?
I don't think John Gruden's allowed back in there. That's what he said.
I would have dated John Gruden's crazy. I watch his YouTube. The Raiders are having a tough season, like we said, as per usual. The Houston Texans are looking to keep their playoffs lives, I hope. They're in the hunt down there in the AFC South. They're second in the AFC South behind the Jaguars. The prediction for this game, though, that we got off the internet is 34-14 Texas way, which I think is very, 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 very good. The spread, they got Houston at 14.5.
Yikes.
2 touchdowns, or more than 2 touchdowns.
We're talking about 2 NFL teams here, right?
Yeah, this isn't like JMU Oregon.
Oh, man.
But that spread's like 40. I'm not expecting a lot out of this game, but I am excited to go see what that boy Nico Collins might do because I might have to make a bet. What about you?
Yeah, I like C.J. Stroud too.
Yeah.
He's been fun to watch since he came into the league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you said, Nico Collins. I think that's a great duo right there.
Sure enough. I mean, and they got all them boys too, Tank Dell, all them boys. So, and then their running back.
I forgot they had Tank Dell.
Their running back. I forgot their running back. It's that rookie we were talking about, but he's doing really, really good as well. They got like a little dual threat running back thing going on there. Cause isn't Joe Mixon still in there? I haven't heard him. I think he got hurt. I don't know. Damn. Let us know in the comments. Again, that's what I said. Anything you feel special about that game or expecting anything?
Just don't watch it.
Don't bet on it.
Don't bet on it. Don't watch it because there's other games. Other than the Steelers and Lions being the best game, I think the second best game is this next one we got.
Go ahead and break it down to them.
We got the Denver Broncos versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. These are 2 very hot teams right now. I think this is going to be a very good game.
2 of these respected teams are also leading their conferences or their divisions right now. So
Yep.
big AFC South matchup. It's looking like a playoff.
Yeah. And here's what I think. So the Broncos, they're automatically in.
Mm-hmm.
Win or lose the next 3 games, doesn't matter. They are automatically in. I have a feeling that the Broncos are not going to play their best players to keep them healthy for the playoffs.
So just take that.
I think Bo Nix will probably come in for a little bit, or he might not even play. I mean, it doesn't matter. Win or lose, you're in it.
That sounds like some Sean Payton stuff, though. I wouldn't doubt that at all.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy now that you say that. I would not doubt that at all.
Yeah. So, I think Jacksonville's going to win this game. They got the Broncos winning 27-20. I have a feeling that Jacksonville's going to win just because of that reason that it doesn't matter if they win or lose.
Well, that sensible logic just gave a lot of these bettors that are watching right now like cardiac arrest. Because they probably put a bet in about 2 days ago, locked in Denver for $400.
Yeah.
They get on the A&T podcast and Tyler's telling them, nah, they're not going to
Yeah, so if you're a bettor and the spread is still Denver 3 points, I would go hard on Jacksonville.
Woo!
I think Jacksonville's going to do it. They're playing really good right now, too.
Enough for Big T to put 20 on them or what?
No, I'll probably put 40.
Woo! Heard it here first. I wonder what that spread is looking like. Or I wonder what the payout's looking like on that. Probably not too bad. What do you think?
But you bet $40, you win 70.
What do you say? It builds up. It adds up.
Can't go broke making a profit.
Cannot go, bro. Again, my thoughts on it. I feel like it's going to be a really, really good game. Like I said, AFC playoff matchup. Jacksonville's really fighting, to get them wins on the board because they need it in the AFC. But Broncos are just gliding at this point. They
they're in cruise control right now.
Literally, so
the ball's in their court.
I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't be surprised if Bo Nix has a dislocated thumb or a growing injury or something
or
like
missed
that.
the bus or something.
Missed the meeting, Sean Payton's like, nah, you can't play. Heard it here first. So again, if I was a bettor, I am taking, like you said, I guess I gotta agree with you, Jacksonville. Tyler here said it first, Jacksonville. And that, my friends, is a 4 p.m. slate for this Sunday afternoon coming up. Now, we can get into the Sunday night game that's going to be at 8:25. I feel like it's going to be a good game.
I think it's going to be a great game, too. Mostly because the Patriots lost last week, so they need these next couple wins because they don't have that automatic spot. It's just the Broncos and the Rams right now that have that automatic win. So I think that this is going to be a tight game. The Ravens need to win. They got to win out. Mm-hmm. They need to win out. They need Pittsburgh to lose so they can make it to the playoffs. So I think this is going to be a really, really good game. Drake May has been, in my case, been playing like an MVP quarterback.
Still after the loss?
Yeah, I think so too. Matthew Stafford is definitely going to win it, but I think that it's going to be close. If they did it how they did the Heisman, they'd be both of them quarterbacks up there, But yeah, Lamar Jackson's been playing good these last couple games. They destroyed the Bengals last week. Derrick Henry's been playing good. You got Zay Flowers, he's been playing really good.
Got his card.
Yeah, and then on the Patriots, I don't think Stephon Diggs had much going on last week, but I think he'll show up this week. I think it's a good game. They're predicting the Ravens will win 26-22 with the Baltimore with a 3-point spread right now. I think that's a pretty good spread.
Literally, you're breaking it down for them. Why the spread is like I'm agreeing everything. You're breaking it down. Literally, that's why. Baltimore has everything to lose. Why wouldn't they go out here and throw everything out there where the Patriots are like, yeah.
But the Patriots aren't a lock yet.
So they're gonna be out there.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a close game.
I feel that for sure.
We'll see. I think Drake May is gonna come out here and have a good game. It's gonna be a fun one to watch. I'm glad it's a primetime Sunday night game. So that's the only game on right now. So I think it's gonna be a good fun one.
And so with that spread being at Baltimore -3, what are you doing with that?
I don't know. It's a toss up. You know what I might do? I might flip a coin. Heads on Baltimore, tails on the Patriots.
Heard it here first.
See what happens.
50-50.
That's what it is.
My man said 50-50. You don't know what it is? I would have to go with the Ravens. Surgeon doing what they got to do. I'm taking that spread. I think the Ravens win by 6. 2 field goals.
I can see it. It could happen. I mean, it's a coin toss, man.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Literally.
It's going to come down to turnovers.
Literally. So, you heard it here first. Now, we can get into the Monday night game where we can talk about a real team, the Indianapolis Colts versus the loser 49ers. San Francisco looking very, very sturdy. Looking sturdy behind Purdy. Yeah,
I like that.
Looking sturdy behind Purdy. Doing what they do. The offense is clicking late in the season. Kyle Shanahan obviously going to get them boys rolling because that's what we do. Offensive mind genius. But they ain't running into no boys like us yet. So they got to run into Big Grove.
They haven't played a grandpa yet either. The defense ain't never seen a ball go that fast.
I'm just going to keep bringing that up. If you watched that game last night, the ball was traveling like this.
The camera was moving faster than the ball. I literally went throwing the ball. Camera goes to the receiver, and here comes the ball.
Every receiver has to turn around. I don't know.
And he got the only passing touchdown.
The only passing touchdown in the game. I feel like that was just looking crazy for Seattle even. But anyway, besides that.
Oh, and it does say here that his grandkids will be there.
Ran out of booth. It's about 16 of them. Prediction for that game: they're holding us, dude. They're pooping on us. 30-17. Come on, bro. But the spread is only -6 San Francisco way. I feel like we figure out our pace of offense, what we got to do, and it's really hard to stop because it's a lot of motions, it's a lot of tunnel screens, it's a lot of slants, drags, routes, comebacks. So with so many weapons on the offensive side of us, it's kind of just throw anybody back there and they can do it. Now it's just us withstanding that storm of the offense on the San Francisco side. So if you had to ask me, just because I'm being biased, I'm staying away from the game. I'm staying away from the -6 spread. I'm staying away from the money line because I got hope in my Colts, and I feel like they're going to do something. So I might put like $10 on like a money line for the Colts because it's probably like $40, $50 payout.
Yeah, it's crazy that the prediction is like a 15-point difference, but the spread's only 6.
Something fishy going on.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey's going to do what he's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all's defense has been playing really well this year. You got Jonathan Taylor. I mean, yeah, you got an old quarterback right now, but he played pretty good last week other than that interception at the end. But he couldn't help that. I mean, there was like, 15, 20 seconds on the clock?
Mm-hmm.
He just had to throw one up,
Our defense is just, we asked a lot of them. But like I said, it was a good game. I feel like this game is going to come down to a field goal again. I don't know which way it's going to come down to or who it's going to go to. But at the end of the day, I think it's going to be a field goal. So if you already hear first from me, the San Francisco Colts or the San Francisco Colts. The San Francisco 49ers versus my Indianapolis Colts. I'm completely staying away from that game for all our bettors and my man here.
You're not going to watch it?
I'm going to watch it. I'm just not going to bet on it, dude. Like, I'm
You're
scared.
going to have your phone on mute so I can't text you?
Yes.
Put it on Do Not Disturb?
Because that's what he does. I'll be behind whenever I'm watching the game. So I'll be like, he's like, oh, watch this. He's like, oh. And then it's like be the final play of the drive. And then like my stream will be like skipping. And then I get a text from Tyler saying, GG's, bro. It's a good season. I'm like, next thing you know, I see the stream like rebuffs and it's like, interception. My killer. They're the Colts. And I'm like, damn. So.
Well, this is on Monday. You can watch it on ESPN.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be locked in.
Yep.
Are you going to watch it?
Oh, yeah. What else am I going to be doing?
Fair enough.
We got our stream here Monday and then off to the game.
Off to the game, I guess. So, Tyler, that was literally...
Yeah, that wraps up the NFL for this week. Definitely watch this game tonight. It's going to be a really good game. Both teams are 11-3. So, I think it's going to be a fun one to watch. I'm still locking in on Seattle just because LA already has that spot for the playoffs, so they might not be playing their best players right now. We'll see. I don't know.
We'll see. Again, like we said, we're going into the next thing. We have...
Segment 3. It's a college football playoffs, and this is brought to you by Pop's Palmetto Pickles. If y'all have not tried these pickles yet, please do. They are amazing. Before I started eating these, I was a little over 300 pounds. Started eating these, I lost like 60 pounds. They're incredible.
Yeah, but before I started eating these, I couldn't read. And then I started eating them.
This is amazing what these things. I mean, these things changed my life. It changed Armani's life.
But like I said, if you find these at the local farmer's market, make sure you grab. You don't even need the pimento cheese, but the pimento cheese on a cracker or one of these, I'm telling you, it is the best snack, the best thing to have. Even when you do a little game day, a little prep meal, you don't want to go too crazy. Buy you 2 jars of these, some pimento cheese. Y'all balling. Everyone's balling.
Get a charcuterie board. Throw a couple jars in there.
A what?
Couple jars.
No, what board?
Charcuterie. Spell that.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT later. I'll text you. College matchups. I'm very excited for this weekend, baby. We finally got it going here. I feel like we've been waiting forever for these games.
Oh, dude, so long.
And it's finally time to get into it. Tell us the first matchup.
Yeah, so this is going to be the only game on Friday night. We have the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Spend my dollar on beer. Make it 11 on the Mason-Dixon line.
Oh, is it? Go Cox!
My bad.
So, Alabama, they are playing the Oklahoma Sooners. This is going to be an 8 p.m. game on Friday. There's no other football on, so you have no other excuse but to watch this game. This is going to be a rematch from earlier in the season. Oklahoma went to Tuscaloosa and won. I think it was by like 1 point or 3 points or something like that. So I think it's going to be a good game. Ty Simpson's, he's got a lot to prove. This is his last year. So I think it'll be good. Hopefully Ryan Williams shows up. He's been on the milk cart for a while. Miss him.
Like I said, it's going to be a big bragging right thing, too. SEC, Big 12, they've been finally going at it being like, especially with the Big 12 All-Americans, they just like slaughtered the list. It's probably like 5 or 10 SEC guys on there. So like I said, it's going to be big bragging rights besides that. Everybody knows playoffs, baby. It's college football playoffs.
Go home.
It's like that. If I could just be like a pebble in that stadium and just be watching it, dude. It's gonna be so electric.
Yes.
So electric, and it's at the Boomer Sooners, so you know they're gonna be out there. Boomer Sooner.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be a lot of red because they're like a red, but then they're like a darker red, right? It's a crimson
red.
Crimson red. It's not that
Whatever
garnet
that
red.
is.
Right? What's garnet?
I think this is red. Let's just go with red.
red. So red.
I mean, how many shades of red are there? You know.
Fair enough. Give me a prediction on this game.
I think
it'll
be close. I think it's gonna be a 3-point game.
Who's winning?
I think Oklahoma.
Oh, I took Bama, bro. I like Bama. Give me Bama. I don't know, bro. I just don't see Alabama like just choking in the first round of the playoffs. They choke in the second and third round, or like in the finals. They don't choke first round.
I don't know, man.
Caleb DeBoer got some stuff up his sleeve, and that man's gonna get it done. He already told these guys, "I'm focused here. I'm here for the long run, baby."
Yeah. Well, if you remember correctly, when these two teams played, Alabama was blowing Oklahoma out in every category, other than turnovers. They had 3 turnovers, and that's why they lost this game. I don't know, man. Now that we're talking about it, I might be leaning towards Crimson Tide. Should I just stick with my gut? Stay with Oklahoma?
I think you should stick with your boy Armani. I think we should
Go to the Roll Tide?
Roll Tide.
Go hop on an elephant?
Or whatever they do. The machine, whatever that's called. I don't know.
Roll Tide Willie?
Roll Tide. Well, how's it go? Don't give a
damn nothing but the Tide. Roll Tide Blitz. Blitz, blam, blitz.
Hopefully I can just, whenever the betting times come on Friday, I'll be like, I'm going to send you a text and be like, remember what we talked about in the podcast? You said you were going to bet on Alabama. I'm going to check you on that. Make sure you bet on that.
All right.
Okay, cool deal. So, again, like we said, we both got Alabama. Changed his mind. Roll Tide, and we're going to see what's going on. Shout out to my Tide fans, supporter that we got, my boy Daniel Beck. We call him Big Tide Guy. He's always in my ear talking about Crimson Tide and Nick Saban's legacy and all this and that. So, Bank, if they lose, I don't want to hear nothing from you for a week.
I'm gonna send you a damn cash app.
Right to it. You better accept it. Going on to the next game. I'll get us started. We got number 10, Miami, going to Kyle Field to play Texas A&M Aggies. We're going to see what's going on here. I feel like it's going to be a big-time shootout. I feel like that, but I will say, I feel like the first half to the third quarter, Miami is going to be on that run, but I feel like Texas A&M is going to be right behind them. So, like, whenever they start the third quarter, it's going to be like 17-14 Miami, right? But then as the third and fourth quarter go on, them Florida boys, they're not known for their endurance. You know what I mean? Sorry for my Florida guys out there, but they're not known for their endurance. They're known for that speed and all that stuff. So I feel like whenever the third and fourth quarter comes late and it's time to get on that line and time to get grinding and chomping, I feel like that SEC defense is going to come out.
Oh, yeah. I'm leaning towards the SEC here, too. We got the ACC matchup here. Totally different ball game. I think Texas A&M is going to handle this pretty well.
4 quarters?
Yeah.
Wow.
Final
score prediction?
200 to... No, I think it'll be like a 34-18 or 34-21 type of game.
I'm going to have to go with Texas A&M 34, Miami 21.
For some reason, Carson Beck, he just chokes in the playoffs.
If he was choking with Georgia, what are you going to do with them? Miami?
No.
Because they're going to give up on him before he give up on them. At least Georgia, they got a little more structure down there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Again, I'm going to be very excited to know how many Hellcats are going to be at that game in Trackhawks. Because both of these teams are very, very big when it comes to that NIL. So that parking lot's going to look like a dealership.
You got oil money at Texas, too.
And then you got that beach money or that, whoever knows money. Miami.
Pablo Escobar money.
I didn't want to say it. So you heard it here first from both of us. We're taking that Texas A&M money line whenever it does drop. All my Petros out there, if you like in Miami, let us know in the comments. Maybe we don't sign something that we didn't see or we didn't talk about. So everything we're talking about can be debated in the comments. We love replying to you guys in the comments. If he's not going to do it, I'm going to do it because we're always looking, we're always checking. But that's we got it for the Miami versus Texas A&M game. Now we go into these last two games, which you obviously know. Not very excited to talk about these, so we can just.
Should we just end the podcast?
Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna have to talk about them. Number 11 Tulane going to number 5 Ole Miss. Trinidad James, have you a day, sir? Trinidad James. That's not his name. That's a rapper.
Shout out to you too.
Yeah. Chambles, whatever his name is, Trinidad Chambles. Have yourself a day. If you're not having 400 yards and 5 touchdowns at halftime, then get on the line. Get on the line and give him time. This is ridiculous. Like, we're about to really watch. It's like there's about to be a certain amount of people watching Tulane go against Ole Miss. Tulane Green
What
Wave.
conference are they in?
American,
yeah.
America, and I love America, but when it comes to that SEC ball, baby, it ain't nothing patriotic about that. It's gonna be a bloodbath, and it's not gonna be very, very smooth at all. Tyler.
Oh no, I'm right there with you. I mean, last time these two teams played was probably week 2, and Ole Miss won 45-11 or something like that. I mean, it was a big, big win. I don't think they need to be in the playoffs. I don't feel they're the 12th best team in the country. But they're in it. Nothing you can do. Can't change it now. So all you can do is just put on, I don't know, Netflix, watch Stranger Things.
Something that new drop, Fallout, something. The only thing Tulane's banking on, I feel like, is no Lane Kiffin. So
yeah, maybe. No Lane Kiffin, but it's still it's SEC versus Tulane. There is an NFL game you can watch instead of this. Can't forget about that.
Yeah. What was it?
I think it's Eagles Raiders.
Eagles Raiders. Yeah. Well, that's gonna be.
Or no, it's Eagles somebody.
Eagles Raiders. No. Eagles. You got it.
Eagles Commanders.
Commanders. Oh.
Just as bad.
Pick your poison. Going into the next game, we got number 12, the last team allowed in the playoffs. James Madison Dukes versus your number 5 Oregon Ducks.
Score prediction.
63-10.
JMU's gonna get 10 points.
10.
Yay.
They don't get that
I
much.
think they might get 3.
Don't do that. We got some Dukes here. Don't do that.
Oh, do we? I apologize.
Give them 10 points. I'm not. I don't know. I feel like JMU's game plan's focus is going to be like what they stick to, what they know, running that ball, passing that ball. But at the end of the day, everyone has a game plan. 2, you get punched in the face. So, I mean,
Mike Tyson.
I don't know. JMU gonna have to bite the ear off or do something. They're gonna have to start a fight or I don't. We're not condoning any of that. But
the Oregon start line for Oregon at halftime is gonna be eating chicken wings from the fans on the sideline.
The defense is probably going to be signing the autographs,
yeah,
partying, getting ready to go to the close. Whatever the Oregon players do, I don't know. If you're going there as a James Madison fan, shout out you. You know, real patriot. Oregon fans.
Where's James Madison at? I feel like it's on the East Coast. I'm gonna look it up. You talk.
Okay. They're 12-1. Again, James Madison is 12-1, but as we said before, they are in the American Conference. Stuff is just not looking very upside. Or did you find out?
Virginia. I figured it was East Coast.
Okay. So
it's a long haul. If you're a JMU fan going to that game, I hope your kid's on the team.
Yeah.
I hope you're not just a random fan.
No.
Traveling all the way across the country to that game.
Because if you are, I take my hat off to you, sir. But that's what the college segment football looks like for the A&T Podcast. We've been here chopping it up with you guys. We love chopping it up with you guys. We love hearing the feedback throughout the week. We're just going to try to be here every week for you guys, consistent. We figured out all the upload stuff. So we are good now. Remember, you guys, 2 Carolina boys. So whenever it comes to this technology stuff, you got to give us a little bit of grace. Tyler, you got anything for the fans?
No, college football playoffs are finally here. Season's coming to an end. Still got a couple great NFL games left this season before we hit the playoffs. Still a lot of football, still a lot to talk about. I'm excited, man. This is going to be a great weekend of football.
Again, A&T Podcast here, brought to you by Palmetto Pops Pickles. Make sure you grab one. Best pickles in Carolina in a farmer's market near you. Thank you guys for being here. Love you guys.
Thank you.